Welcome to Clarity Currents. I'm Danielle Laura, intuitive seer and spiritual advisor. Each week, I share grounded energetic transmissions and insights into the week ahead so you know how to work with the energy rather than in resistance to it and are equipped to create aligned momentum across your business, relationships, health, wealth, spirituality, and legacy. This is Clarity Currents episode for the week of February 2nd through the 8th, 2026. Let's dive in. When I tune into the overall energetics of the week, it feels like standing in a room with a lot of windows, and the sunlight is coming in all different directions. Each beam of light represents a different version of you, a different choice, and a different future that you could step into. And the message coming through is you are choosing which light gets amplified right now. This is a week where your attention, emotional investment, and self-talk directly determine the timeline that gains momentum. Old identities, old fears, and even old survival strategies may surface because they are asking to be consciously released. Emotionally, this week brings moments of remembering who you've been, recognizing who you are now, and realizing who you no longer need to be. It may feel tender, surreal, or even strangely quiet at times, kind of like standing in the space between chapters. And that's because this is a threshold week of energetic choice. Nothing is wrong. You're simply deciding which version of you steps forward. The guidance for this week is to choose the path that feels expansive, even if it feels unfamiliar. Business for the week of February 2nd. When I tune into the energetics of business this week, I see a scale that balances itself. And one side of the scale is labeled effort, the other side is labeled value. This week reveals where you may be overgiving, undercharging, over-explaining, or overextending. Sudden insights about what's no longer aligned and how you show up, price, or position yourself are going to become a highlight. Ask yourself, where am I doing too much to be chosen? And where am I not letting my true value actually lead? There's momentum this week for restructuring your offers, boundaries, pricing, or communication in a way that honors your worth. And if something feels uncomfortable or disruptive in business, it's because you're being invited to externalize an internal upgrade that you have already made. Let your business become a mirror of your self-respect. Relationships for the week of February 2nd. When I tune into the energetics of relationships this week, I see two people that have been standing back to back slowly turn and face one another. It's a week of truth, boundaries, and emotional honesty. And you may finally realize exactly what it is that you need to feel safe, cherished, or supported. And you're being asked to speak it. There may be moments of confusion or emotional sensitivity midweek, especially around identity shifts in relationships. But by the weekend, deeper conversations and healing are possible. The message is that you get to say what you need, not what you think is going to keep the peace. Real intimacy is built on self-honoring. Health for the week of February 2nd. When I tune into the energetics of health this week, I see the nervous system recalibrating. You may feel emotionally tender, tired, or sensitive as old stress patterns are leaving the body. This is a detox week, not just physically, but emotionally and energetically. Your body is asking for gentleness, hydration, grounding, rest, emotional safety. And if symptoms or discomfort show up, ask, what emotion or belief is being released right now? Supporting your nervous system supports your healing. Wealth for the week of February 2nd. When I tune into the energetics of wealth this week, I see a vault opening from the inside. This is about allowing yourself to receive in new ways, first emotionally, and that translates into financially. You're being asked to upgrade your self-worth so that it can match the abundance that you're calling in. Money, opportunities, and support mirror how much you believe you deserve. And this week may reveal where you've been playing small, settling, or undervaluing yourself. Your affirmation for wealth this week is, I allow myself to be supported, valued, and compensated in full. Spirituality for the week of February 2nd. When I tune into the energetics of spirituality this week, I see the veil lifting. Dreams, intuitive nudges, and emotional clarity are going to be extremely heightened, especially as you release old identities and beliefs. This is a powerful week to pray, journal, meditate, ask for guidance. The answers will come, not always logically, but energetically. So trust what your body and your heart are telling you. And legacy for the week of February 2nd. When I tune into the energetics of legacy this week, I see a crown being placed on someone who just chose themselves. Your legacy is not built by over-sacrificing anymore. It is built by honoring your truth. Every boundary you set, every need you voice, every value you stand for is shaping the future that you're creating. Ask yourself, does this choice support the version of me that I am becoming? Let your future self lead this week. There you have it, Hot Soul, your intuitive forecast for the week. Wishing you a week of self-worth, clarity, and empowered transformation. Until next week.